Sega! So one thing that I've been really curious about is the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Not excited, but curious. They released the poster, they released the image, they released a picture of Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman, aka Dr. Robotnik, and he came out kind of looking like the Tim Tracker. But we haven't seen anything from the film for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting decision to make it live action.
Yeah.
So, I don't know where it's gonna go, but as long as he's getting rings,
there you go.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the first trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog now.
James Marsden. Look at those rings.
That's awesome.
What?
Gotta go fast.
Minutes ago, an energy surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
You're not suggesting who I think you're suggesting.
We have no choice.
Tim Tracker?
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
Nope!
I'm
Wrong. I'm in charge.
Allow me to clarify. In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal. I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny.
Nobody cares.
He looks so cool though.
SFPD.
Suave.
Meow. Oh, come on. Okay, pal. I want answers.
Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet.
So is he from another planet? That was cool. I love the sound effect though.
No, but thank you for asking. This creature is. Our job is to secure it, neutralize it, see what makes it tick.
Interesting choice of music.
Ring's got the portals.
Oh, there it is.
That was the picture they released.
Eh.
Look at this. I took 9 million steps today.
He's so fast he can stop time.
Stay in there and be quiet. How much longer? I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
It's not your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
There it is.
So, more than likely he won't turn into the Eggman we know until the end of the movie, more
Most
than likely.
Yeah.
Probably won't even get him, like, fighting Sonic. It'll be like, oh, this is what I've become. I'm in your world now. Because it did kind of look like he was in a different world there for a moment. But either way, Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's not for me.
Gangster's Paradise, are you kidding me? First thing I think of when I think of Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah, like at the very end, the final picture where it shows Jim Carrey, he's clearly in a different universe.
Yeah.
So is this a prequel possibly leading into the Sonic we know? Which is what I would have preferred, is being in that world with him going super over the top crazy, because clearly he's playing 90s Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he's going to turn into the Eggman and end up going after Sonic and all his friends in his universe, that is the movie I want to see. But I feel like they're not going to do that until the very end of this movie.
This is the type of movie where I feel like it's not for me, which
Sure.
is okay.
Right.
This is definitely for younger than me. I mean, granted, I did play Sonic the Hedgehog when I was younger. When
course.
On Sega, on the Sega Dreamcast, you know, all the Sega Genesis, like
Right.
all of them. I remember playing Sonic a lot because I always loved going super fast and like you had the little boom and then you.
It was fast. It was intense.
Yeah.
It was definitely something that was like next level Mario, because we love Mario, and then Sonic came out, and even though it was so fast and quick and amazing, the music itself too. That's the one thing that kind of throws me off, is they went with Gangster's Paradise, sure. But for me, if you are really going to pander to the fans and you really do want to go out there and throw some references, which they did, you heard the rings, you heard the when he turned into the ball and started
Right.
shooting down the road. But it used Green Hill Zone, like use the music from Green Hill Zone, something that's memorable. Even the Colbert Show, like during one of their, like, we're going to commercial, like they played the music for Green Hill Zone and then went to commercial. It's like, we know, okay? So if you threw in some like operatic type cinematic score
Version.
for, yeah, like something that's really cinematic of that level, or at least acts within that level, you could, yeah, you might get us to be like, oh dang, the feels. But they didn't. They went with Gangster's Paradise, which is kind of weird. But Jim Carrey is going to be what sells this movie for me to want to go see it, because it's old school Jim. I want to see him as a villain. I want to see him get over the top and crazy. I loved him as the Riddler in Batman Forever, Enigma. But yeah, I mean, granted, I if it leads to a bigger world, I'm in. But as of right now, I'm not so much in. I love James Marsden though, and
Yeah.
Ben Schwartz is playing Sonic. John Ralphio.
I got run over by a Lexus.
I mean, that's kind of a plus there, but like we said before, for me personally, I mean, I guess we'll see when we see other trailers, but for now, this trailer was just kind of like, okay.
The trailer isn't helping.
Yeah,
But we
it's
shall
not.
see when we see more for Sonic the Hedgehog.
So thank you so much for watching our reaction to the new trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog.
What did you guys think of it? Let us know down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kicking the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. Just got back from Los Angeles very recently, and we have our Game of Thrones reaction coming up to episode 3. We've got more Cobra Kai on the way. We've got our Avengers full spoiler review, so bear with us. Everything's going to start coming out soon. Thank you guys so much. We will be at Phoenix Fan Fusion May 23rd through the 26th. Be on the lookout for us if you are there. Thank you so much, and as always,
Now it's time to say goodbye.
this party is over. Bye.